it's sad where we are now. I look back to a time when we were younger and Nigeria wasn't this toxic. We didn't have very hard lines separating us. We didn't have terrible religious dichotomy, either between Muslims and Christians or even intra religiously. You didn't have really harsh lines between uh, different denominations within Christianity. It wasn't as bad as it currently is. Um, so I find that the levels of toxicity keep rising, and it's not healthy for the nation's growth at all. I've, you know, sometimes, during like Salah festivities, I'll go on Facebook, make posts, and be like, "Remember me, oh, remember me." The Salah Ram and everything. And on one or two occasions, I've had a few Muslim friends be like, "Well, we came to understand that when we give you guys food, the minute our back is turned, you toss it in the bin or you give the
It's a
dogs
lie.
and
I
things
eat
like
everything,
that."
oh.
I
Oh, really?
That's
People do
me.
I
that?
eat
I
everything.
eat everything.
In fact, all the people that didn't give me ram this last big Salah,
I
I
eat.
have their names.
I
You
eat,
know,
and
Wow.
then you
and this
have,
year they must pay
and
because
and then
Yes.
for the
and
next
then
1 month I'm not buying meat now.
and then on that same thread, you have Christians saying, "Well, we only started doing that when we discovered that when we give you Christmas rice, you throw it away too."
I never heard
So
that.
it gets ugly and all of this, and it doesn't help the country to move forward. There's no house divided that stands. And I really think that there are foreign interests that are vested in Nigeria's destruction
Yeah.
because they will swoop in, and Nigeria is sitting on a literal gold mine. There's no part of Nigeria that is not sitting on top of some precious mineral or another.
Too.
And the governments, successive governments we've had in place, have not been able to use these resources for the betterment of the nation. I think there are vested interests out there that feel that if they pitch us against each other and we
While we're
fight and we
busy
disintegrate and
fighting,
everything, they
they
can swoop in and
distract us.
strip us of our natural resources
Yeah.
and put it to better use since we don't know what to do with it,
Yeah.
apparently. So some of these religious fights and things you hear, it's not strictly the religion thing is a camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, like Nigeria, do you remember the days of ECOMOG when
Yes.
Nigeria would gather our soldiers and intervene in West African countries that were having problems? Then all of a sudden, a ragtag bunch of street kids wake up in the northeast of Nigeria, and Nigeria's military cannot contain them. How? It's beyond what we are seeing. So the sooner we can begin to internalize that there's more to these things than than we are
What
being
is put
told,
out,
than what is put
But
out,
what
the sooner
really,
we can be more united.
yes, what gets me really, on the wrong side is when people sit down in the comfort of their homes, their bedrooms perhaps, and create stories that did not imagine and they
Yeah.
begin to spread it.
Yeah.
I mean, recently somebody that I have a lot of respect for, sent me a picture or a video of a girl that was being flogged for certain reasons and told me what was happening up north, that we should rise up to save the girl. I am not deaf. I'm not, stupid. I decided to probe that thing. The language was foreign to me. So since I said it was not, I sent it to about 6 different persons. I said, please, which language is this? I didn't even ask them. All of them said it wasn't Nigerian. It was only one person that said it's a language that he thinks is heard in Somalia. And then here we are, somebody is being, piling a story that this girl, because she changed from one religion to the other and refused to marry at the age of 14, somebody was caning her and all of that. It wasn't, whether it's Somalia or wherever, I don't know. It's not right. But then it wasn't happening in Nigeria. And here you were spreading these things
And causing chaos.
and causing chaos, inciting people negatively. So we should
And
be.
you see, the thing is that even if, like, the dominant language of the north is Hausa,
Mhm.
Yeah.
now, even if it had been Hausa language spoken in that video, Hausa is an international language.
Yeah.
Hausa is spoken in Ghana,
Yes.
Mhm.
that is two countries away from
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Even Cotonou.
You understand?
Yeah.
So how am I definite that because Hausa is being spoken in this video, it is necessarily a Nigerian situation?
Yeah, for me, I think that's one thing we should really take seriously, putting false news outside.
True.
Because it causes chaos, it causes people to panic. Giving up false news, it's not nice. It's terrible.